So hello everyone, I'm Monari. Welcome to my live version of Yowamushi Pedal episode 22. I didn't think it was accomplished today, because I was like, what's happening? I was looking at different sites, mainly of course Crunchyroll, my simulcast, and I was like, why isn't it out yet? It was definitely delayed. So I did the Series Kara, also delayed, and all this, yeah, so now here it's like, you can see it's dark around me here, here it's about almost midnight now, so I was like, what the hell's happening? So I think it's obviously way worse than it should be. And I hope you enjoy this video. I think it will be, I don't know, like, I think the first half of the episode will be about Onoda, if he can get under pressure. I think there'll be about half of the episode. And the next half should be a climb. I should the mountain ride. And I really hope so, because this season has been kind of weird. I like the season a lot, but it's weird that Onoda has so little focus, right? So there's no battles, nothing. So yeah, like, I hope we're gonna get into that, you know, yeah, Onoda, you know, the typical climbing master, hopefully in the end of the season, because obviously this anime won't finish the intro. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, and go. Slow on that. But yeah, so this is of course Bike Hentai Girl recapping. But this is like, Jitensa! Jitensa! Not lite Kanamona. What was her name? It was by Rei Kugama, right? That's sort of the rival of Kana and Kanamona, right? She has the kind of Jitensa! That's the kind of character as well there. Yeah, so now it's Onoda. I mean, I have to say, I really disliked the whole Teshima board last week. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna do this thing. Oh, they're gonna like trick us and be alone with him. I was like, and I mean, it felt that part. It felt really bad. I think most people, I read some forums, Reddit and so on, after the some comments I got and so on from last week, and I don't think most people are doing that. I don't think generally people felt the same way I felt. That was really weird, right? Last week, the ending of last week with Teshima, he's supposed to be this genius planner, and he's like, oh, I know what they're doing. They're pacing down their speed, and like the opponents are gonna get here, that the pack is gonna get here, the crowd, and so on. And Onoda's probably, that's his weakness. He's very timid. He can just handle the pressure of being number one, having the one on his back. It's like, maybe you could have told him, senpai. Maybe you could have, you're the captain. You're like a genius guy. You understood your enemy's planning because you're like a very smart guy. Maybe you should have told the other guys, like, this is probably their plan. It's like, isn't that his only strength, really? Isn't Teshima like physically weak but really, really intelligent, a really good planner? Shouldn't it be his strength to be like, well, I figured out their plan, so this is how I beat it? Wouldn't that be his advantage there? Like, oh yeah, I knew that we were gonna do this plan A, so haha, I knew it. Right? It feels kind of weird that this is like his only strength and he didn't actually use it. Right? I think I agree with that. Anyway, now the opening's over here. And almost every opening is freaking awesome in Yowamushi Pedal. I listen to the openings of Pedal all the time when I work. And also High Cadence is a song I listen to all the time when I work. There's some cute people listening to them, cute girls. Papa! Yeah, and so, yeah. Yeah, the video is, yeah, so it's easy to write together. That's true, yeah, because the no, it's like you get separated. That's a great dad humor here. Daddy, get separated. It's a great storyteller, the father. Like how he's like narrating the problems here. Yeah, that'd be a problem if you ride alone. It's like, oh, that's great. So random dad guy tells us the importance of being with your teammates. Nice. However, though, we as a viewer know that Onoda is the greatest bicycle guy ever, right? So it wouldn't really be a problem for him because he's the main character. So if you leave him alone, he's just gonna like burst past everyone else when they get to the mountain anyway. So it's kind of like, yeah, you're a climber, we're gonna block you from the racing. Wow, you noob! Yeah, you will carry them! You won't allow it. Everyone hates you. Like how he explains it to me, like, I hate you, this is why. Like how he very carefully explains to him, the main character, this is why I'm gonna stop you. Just you know. Yeah, everyone wants the red bag. Yeah, I just wanna do my job. That's my job, stopping you. I knew it! It's like, he's gonna say, that's my job to stop you. Yes. For my team. I knew it. I was like, he's the only one I would never let go. Yeah, då kör du då. But it's like that dad said though, it's gonna be way harder for them to actually block him right at the mountain. Not because he's faster, but just because of how it comes with the paths of Angus and mountain range and so on, right? And it's much harder to block someone in. They can still do it if you do it correctly, but I mean it's much harder for them to be so many around him. And also kinda half as illegal to just, I mean you can also block him, but it's kinda like yes and no. Yeah. And he's like, you hurt me, I'm here! Yeah, because it's kind of like his own fault, right? It's interesting, but obviously, he's allowed to people go into him. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, you hurt me, but I'll take this injury to block you. And it's like, yeah. But it's kind of like, yeah, the rest of the teams, you know, they're doing their thing, and it's like, yeah, like, only that he can do himself. It's like, okay, maybe you told him. He's supposed to be good at this! Okay, Isa's gonna freak out, probably. Pressure of tag 1. But they were prepared, but he knew it's gonna happen. God damn it, Teshima. Horrible captain. I miss Kinyo-san. The Garden of Alps. I love how everyone has their own name, right? Oh, I'm this guy, this name. Yeah, I will do this. Yeah, this guy. I am this name. Yeah, I'm from Mount Fuji. It's easy for me. Yeah, they have a huge number of random guys that have different names of climbing powers. Yeah, that must be the guy that's teammate of the guy blocking under that. Teshi was a clever himself, maybe he can. Maybe that's his plan. He's like, well, you know, I'm gonna take the red tag. That's my actual plan. I'm gonna let number 1 be in the back, and then I get the red tag. It's gonna be like owning them. Maybe that's the plan? Tejima? It would be interesting if that was a plan. He'd be like, no, I want the red tag to morally. There's the other one. Yeah, no, he's last. Yeah, he's far back of the pack. He's really bad at people. Really bad at people. I think more I have after. Yeah. Everyone is shocked. He's going back! Yeah, we could go around, of course. But he's gonna block them here! Man, you're stupid. They're gonna go to the left just slightly. Yeah, it's like climb on the exactly there, like the edge over there. Like this is my point. He's gonna be so fast than them. He's the master of climbing. It's gonna be horrible hard for them to. But the other guys could block him. Like if everyone actually cooperated, they could block him. Someone in the front could just go. Yeah, that guy's like, I won't let him get away. This is nice. It's nice fighting to be the blocker of the the perfect blocker. Yeah, I'm assistant to our climber. My job is the anti-climb view. Oh, that is probably really, that's like probably borderline. This like extreme edge climbing. Come on. Yeah, it's a little rough, man. Yeah, last year's champion. Yeah, his cadence is really high. Yeah, no, he can't go back here because now they're really on top of him. Yeah, no, they're really. You feel sorry for the guys. You can't feel sorry for the other guys. They're like, this guy is a freaking main character with superpowers. We have to beat him together. Yeah, like, look at these guys. They're normal people, like no super, like absurd climbing powers. Yeah, they're like, yeah, I want everyone for once in my life. Yeah, like. It would be kind of funny actually if another team could win the climbing tag, like not from Hakone or Soko or like Yowamushi, like someone else, completely else, like completely random guy winning it. It's a completely random guy coming in there being the best climber. Like, yeah, I won alone. That would be cool. That's a great analogy. Shouting at the darkness won't help you. Just wait for it to be dawn. It's like, what? Yeah, 3 and 6. Owned by the strategy that he knew about. But yeah, well, anyway. It's taking way longer to beat this thing than I thought it would be. I was gonna do it by now, to be honest. Yeah. Outer Ace Climber. There are 4 climbers? What? What? They aren't actually sprinters, but like, yeah, but they have no aces then? But is that really true though? Because like, I know that they're the leader. He's a sprinter as well, right? Him and Dubasha are sprinters. But so they have no aces. So they have 4 climbers and 2 sprinters. So they have no all-rounders. It's kind of weird. It's like, no, they don't have 4 climbers. It always does that 2 words. He's gonna do this, I think. It's you! Like, yeah, I think he's gonna do his head. I think Teshima's gonna do it. I think Teshima has the earliest. I think he's gonna do himself. I think he's gonna be, I'm a climber. I can win some on my own. Yeah, they're sending the ace climber, Marame. And he's like, yay, Christmas, that weather, it's gonna be happy. Yeah, he's always super happy. Yeah, we enjoy this. Strange enough, it's better than last year. But it's like, he never tries. I don't know how it was better. Yeah, Teshima to himself. Yeah, obviously. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, Teshima has to do it himself. Freaking knew it. Yeah, you can't be serious. You challenge us. Yeah, you're the climber. Yeah, it's like, I climb with hard work. Yeah, Teshima climb with dedication. That's interesting because obviously Manami is climbing with pure skill and talent, right, and no dedication. He's like, I was happy to climb, you know, yeah. And Teshima is like pure, just like willpower. He's like, I have to do this with very low talent, right? Abu! I wasn't laughing, my Abu. Oh god. But it's just kind of weird though. They're claiming they have 4 climbers. Yes, they're all good at climbing. But it's like, then they have no aces. Then they have no one actually good at like the finish line. Who is doing that in their team then? The sprinter guys? Like, okay, I mean, okay. He's an all-rounder, man. He's waiting for the finish line. He's like, he's a smart guy, but he can't drive. But he's not handling intelligence so far, unfortunately. But interesting battle, though. I mean, obviously, Uno damage Manami is like talent versus talent, right? But this is more like, this is absolutely the reverse of it. Yeah, like he's hard worker. Yeah, Teshima is like the hard working, he's the Rock Lee of Yowamushi Pedal, right? He's like, no talent, I only have one ability, hard work, I have to just do this, right? And the other guy is like, yeah, it's fun to ride, you wouldn't have time for it. Yeah, like the other guy is just like having fun with riding, so. This is like, you know, willpower versus talent, pure. It's a good battle in that sense. Yeah, Senpai told him. Yeah, Senpai told me to climb. I have to climb. It's getting to him at least. And he's like, hey, Senpai, have fun! Yeah, and he's like, God, man, he's like, hey, understand this, sure. It's too easy otherwise. Yeah, he's crushing him. I was like, oh no. It's gonna be so exhausted when he wins or not. Like, see, like, this good battle though. Like, he has no motivation, right? Versus the guy that has enormous motivation. So it's a good battle, very good. Yeah, they're like fire and water, right? So that is great. That is really great. Maki-san, climbing's hard. He's so relaxed. And he's like, yeah, obviously they're fangirls. Like, all good senpai, hey? He has learned from senpai. It's like, my senpai have fangirls. And he doesn't have fangirls. Like, yeah. Yeah, and she's happy. Yay! More climbing! Yeah, he's struggling like crazy. Yeah, I mean, obviously he can't win because Manami is not going serious. It's like, please don't go, yeah, but please don't go full out. That is definitely an issue for Manami. He can't go full out. It's kind of... Yeah. Kojima-san! He's so casual. Yeah, he's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't try if you don't like it, eh? Well, okay, thank you. Yeah, his class rep. She hates bugs. That's a good detail there. Good detail, man. Yeah, but she likes you. She obviously likes you, Manami. But she's coming anyway. Huh? More strange. Yeah, has to do that thing with the hair. It's like, I mean, it's like bicycles. It's like, yeah, okay. I really knew this was gonna happen. I like to casually. Oh, that's not enemy. Oh, good. Let's beat him. What's the feel for my speech, man? Come on. Yeah, my battle power is I never give up. Oh yeah, that's the guy we saw earlier. Yeah. He's here from Mount Fuji, right? He's the guy with the mountain gun power. No. Yeah, he's Toro. Yeah, he's Mount Fuji turf. Yeah. Is he actually a climber? Like he has no confidence happening. Like, I can't win this. He's like, oh my god, those guys are crazy. But that guy's a fool, he can never win. I hope you can try. Yeah, and he seems happy, man. God, it's an annoying guy to ride against. We feel like, oh, you almost beat me. How nice. Let's do it again. We're like, yeah, we still have more enemies. Come on, man. Let's go on. I was gonna pass him now. And he's so tired. The man will see them reacting to doing this together. I mean, halfway there. He looks more and more insane, Teshima. That's good, it's provoking him to be better. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna see. So he's gonna be, huh? Senpai? Yeah, that's the end of it. Senpai's there now? What is happening? It's all my fault. You should not have a preview, right? You should have some kind of joke at the end. Yeah. You gotta go to Mana probably. Yeah. It's like, why is it like him? Nanda. Okay, yeah, of course. Of course Manami is friends with cats. Like what did you expect? You think cats hates him? He's like an awesome guy, like sorry Kurodo, you don't have cats. Yeah, okay. Short, brief talks about episode. It actually kind of happened what I expected to happen. I said it earlier that Teshima would go himself. I said it definitely earlier, right? And I was like, this probably will happen. Or I even said maybe that's his plan. I mean, his plan is to be like, oh, I'm gonna visit myself. It wasn't really his like, go-to plan, but it felt like that was kind of predictable. But I did think that I was gonna get through that place faster through the blockade thing. So. Yeah, they definitely chose to probably won't be through the blockade during next season, probably. I don't know what else happened episode actually. I'm talking about I'm gonna show a review later, so let's talk about an interesting setup more than an episode, right? So alright, see you guys later, have a great day.